Literally thousands of domain names delete every single week. This is due to various reasons. One, bankruptcy, people and companies going bankrupt so they don't renew the domain name. Two, people forget to renew their domain names, and this can happen to companies as well. And three, people just have had enough of that particular project and want to move on to new pastures, so they just allow their domain name to delete. And this opens up massive opportunities for people in the know, because some of these domain names retain their SEO values, and at the very least it gives you the opportunity to pick up some fantastic keyword rich domain names that weren't on the market before because they've been registered years ago. So in the next section, I'm going to show you how to what is known as backorder a deleting domain name to maximum effect. Backordering basically means you put in an order for a currently registered or deleting domain should it delete. You can do this with pretty much any backordering service. And when a domain deletes from the register, it usually enters what's known as an open drop, meaning various different backordering services can take part in competing for the drop. If it's a closed drop, it means only certain backordering services or registrars can compete. And the great thing about backordering is that you can literally backorder any domain name on the planet and you only pay on success. Although if more than one person backorders it with the same winning service, then they'll put you into an auction together. So if there's two of you, they'll put you in. If there's three of you, they'll put all three of you into an auction. Some backordering services will put it into an open auction, meaning anyone from the public can enter it. Some backordering services will put you into a public auction, even if you're the only bidder. But I'm going to show you a strategy of how to avoid this. So let's take a look at the domain life cycle. Well, you obviously don't need to backorder if the domain is available. So if it's new or if it's already deleted, there's no need to backorder it because it's available. So we'll ignore these two sections. You can backorder in this section here. So you can backorder if a domain is actually just registered and isn't in any kind of expired phase whatsoever. But the chances of the domain actually deleting gets better as you move down the line. So into auto renew grace period, you know that if a domain's in that section, that someone somewhere hasn't renewed it before this section, so they're not hugely careful and precious about their domain. And it gets even better if it's moved into redemption grace period. And then finally it comes into pending delete, where it's a dead cert that it's going to delete. Now I've ordered domains in all four of these sections, and obviously statistically the further towards the right you go, the greater the chance is that the domain will actually delete. But I have had some, quite a few nice surprises in the past where I've kind of backordered a domain in the registered and happy section, and only to get an email a couple of years later telling me that I'm now the proud owner of the domain name. So it's worth putting the backorder in, especially if you only pay on success. Now the backordering strategy I'm going to show you is called the triple barrel backorder. Bit of a mouthful, I know. But this involves 3 different services, and if you like the domain, it's always worth backordering it because, like I say, you only ever pay on success. So this is how it works. You have a deleting domain and you backorder it with namejet.com, pool.com and snapnames.com. Right now, these guys only charge you on success, and as far as I know, unless something has changed drastically recently, they will only put you into a public auction if there's more than one person backordering it with them. I could obviously backorder with lots more backordering services, but with time being of the essence, I like to backorder with these 3 because they're 3 of the biggest services and I get a good enough success rate with them. And by all means, feel free to back order with other services. But like I say, check the terms and conditions, because the last thing you want is, if you win the domain with that back ordering service, that they put you into a public auction with you being the first bidder, which just wouldn't be fair if you were the only one to actually bring everyone's attention to that actual domain. So let's go through the process then. Let's back order a domain using these three services. Now, I happen to know someone that owns a stationery business and he sells lots of envelopes. So I have become aware of a domain that's deleting soon, and it's called Envelopes Online. So the suffix there is online, but that suffix, the online, creates an actual key phrase, which is envelopes online, which people actually search on. So I'm going to be optimizing for the key phrase, keyword envelopes, and also the key phrase envelopes online. And I think it's a pretty good brandable domain for him as well. So envelopesonline.com. So what you need to do is set up an account with snapnames.com, namejet.com and pool.com. And once you've logged in, you would come to the homepage at Snapnames, for example, here, and we'll type in envelopes online and see what happens. As you can see here, it says order by the 27th of March. So I'm going to put my back order in now. With Snapnames, you have to go to the cart and then place your order. And it says there you've successfully entered an interest for these domain names. That's great. Envelopes Online ordered with Snapnames. Now let's do it with Namejet. Again, it's saying pending delete here, so let's bid on this. Of course, I'm already logged into this, so place my bids now. And away we go. Congratulations, your bids have been placed. So finally, let's go to pool.com and type in envelopes online. Again, it gives me the option to back order now, so away we go. And it's added, so it's now back ordered with all three. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to back order deleting domain names, and you only have to pay on success if you go to the right services. And to get good exposure, it's prudent to back order with all three of the services I mentioned: namejet.com, snapnames.com and pool.com. And if you really want the domain name, then try some more services as well, just to hedge your bets. But always check the terms and conditions to make sure that they don't put you into a public auction if you're the only bidder. So backorder and deleting domains provides a massive opportunity to land domains that were never available before, and it allows you to capitalize on someone else's lack of prudence.